Go the distance, I'll be where ich hoffe, das ist jetzt nicht zu lassiv oder so. Hätte ja sein können, dass man das vielleicht anstößig findet. Ich lasse das mal so. Ich find's gut.
Hello. Today, this is the Aviator Guitars Pilot Series Warbird. Now, I was at a trade show and looked at one of their headless guitars from the custom series, and that was very impressive. Those guitars, all custom, super tops and all that, anything you want, of course, somewhere, 4,000, 5,000, whatever, and they were absolutely willing to just send it to me and say, keep it, play it on the channel, have fun with it, and promote our brand. But then I walked around the corner and saw this, and I was like, there's no such thing as fate, but that was fate, because, I mean, come on, this is my logo colors. The purple, pinkish, to the turquoise, and then the matching headstock, and I love dark necks. And what do we have here? Wenge, very clearly. So, I mean, this was just calling my name. And they said, oh, this is our cheaper series, the Pilot series. I'm like, cheaper means that my fans can actually buy it for less money, right? So, let's promote something that's not 5,000 bucks. So this series is starting at, I don't know, he sent me all the stuff. If you don't have the 7-string, which is 100 bucks extra, and the fan, which I think is 300 extra, it's somewhere 22, 24, 2,500. So this is still under 3 grand in a beautiful case, as you saw in the beginning. And you can still do a lot of options. This is still pretty custom. Yes, they don't come in the super pretty tops, but you can pick the colors, which is already custom. You can pick the pickups. That's why they're called pickups. You can pick whether you want 6, 7, or 8 string. You can pick whether you want a normal fretting or fan fret. Of course, again, with options come responsibilities and money. But you definitely have options. I think too many options in terms of pickups and all that stuff. It can be a little bit daunting. But you can definitely pick from their really cool body shapes, because those are cool body shapes. And I have to say, I love this Warbird shape because it's clearly modern. It's aggressive while being a telly. I mean, it's not massively oversized, but it kind of looks like it. With this very, I'm going to say, hip shot multi-scale bridge, open geared hip shot, locking tuners. This is a modern guitar in every freaking sense. The combination of maple neck in the middle with wenge should be a fast attack. I know tone wood people don't believe in these things, but you know what? The properties of wood and density and weight obviously have something to do with resonance. Don't be an idiot. And that combined with a metal fixed bridge. We have a 3-position switch. We have a volume knob, and that's it. There's no trickery here. The pickups, I don't know. They're instrumental pickups. SFTY4. They have little pokies on them. Very, very metal. I love all the shapings. This Pilot Edition Aviator custom guitar says it right here. For rules, they have metal rings in the body that the screws go in. So this is all great. We have a beautiful big volute right there. Tita de guitarra in Spanish, or guitar tit in English, if you ask me. The thing that really stands out is this. That is absolutely stunningly done. It's a Michael Bolt-on guitar. Get it? The song in the beginning, get it? Michael Bolt-on guitar. Where it feels like this is a set neck. It is so perfectly done. I have not seen a guitar where the neck pocket and the neck is rounded off and perfectly shaped in this way. It is to perfection. It feels like it is a set neck guitar. Absolutely amazingly done. I love that it's got nothing in the fretboard. If you want something in the fretboard, go for it. I love a matching headstock and wang in. Everything on this is my type of guitar. Now, when I recorded the song in the beginning, I got, a rich light fretboard, by the way. Do we need more? Neck profile, 20mm C, swamp ash body, Jessica jumbo stainless frets, no inlays, no binding, Graphtec black tusk, lumen lace, perfectly done, of course. Chalet S-locks come with it. They're in the case. Cotton candy fade, that's what it's called, and the satin open grain finish. Okay, we're done with the specs. When I recorded the track, I found out what the challenge of this guitar is and what it is made for. It is as modern of a guitar as it can be. It is a gent stick. It is not meant to be nice. It is meant to be as clear and hi-fi as a guitar can be. It doesn't even push the amp very hard into loads of gain. When I'm playing with this, I was playing around with amps, I was playing around with cabs, and really tried to get the sound that I'm familiar with from a 7-string, which is a very thick, fat sound, which it doesn't deliver. The pickups are very clearly a big part of this. It delivers a very, very glassy, hi-fi-ish sound that doesn't push your amp very hard. And I was playing with it, I'm like, oh, this is difficult. And I'm like, how am I feeling with this? And it felt like the top end is glassy is the right word. I had my friend Busty here, and Busty was like, yeah, it's glassy. I'm like, that's the right word. I've been looking for a way to describe this. Glass. It sounds like glass. So cleans, yes, you can do that. But honestly, this is a modern metal instrument, and I don't know how to play modern metal. I tried in the beginning. But then when I recorded the track and I mixed it, all you heard in the beginning, when the heavy parts came in, was this thing on 2 tracks. I doubled it. There's no quad tracking. There's no different amps layered. It's all this thing, not even with a lot of gain. But even though it is glassier and thinner and didn't push the amp so hard, it just perfectly sat in the mix with the drums, the kick, the bass, and this thing on top of it. It was just nasty, and I couldn't stop playing because it was so much fun to get this nasty, glassy, gent stuff from this thing. So it's a very specific tool that's not nice, but that's nasty in the best sense. We're going to go into the Tone King Royalist, which is absolutely not the guitar you play with this, but we're going to get some cleans with a creamback loaded 412. Yes, and then we're going to switch to a V30 and get more nastier sounds. Here we go. Right there. Do you hear the glassy? That is the squids in the mall, as Leslie says. Can you hear how the bottom end drops out? Because you don't need it. That's what the bass is doing. So we're gonna go to the Revv Generator 120. We're gonna go to V30s. So those major power chords right there, which is, you know, that stretchy power chord, you can absolutely hear the tonality, even though it's gain and it's low, and the guitar allows you to do that stuff. Very piercing up there. For a lead sound, you really want to dial in your amp because it's either or. We're going to go to the Deliverance module on the Synergy. So you can absolutely hear that glassiness, but it's a little bit harder to play that, but the guitar is easily playable. But I mean, that sound is harder to play, but it pays off in the mix. It's definitely due to the wood combination, the bridge, and the pickups. It's everything. But changing the pickups can probably take some of the glassiness out. But I don't think when you're playing that kind of music, you want that. You want that smack in the face kind of sound. Let's see what we can do with a lead sound from the ENGL Founders Edition. That would be the Marshall JCM 800. Probably not a combination you would have. But you can really hear that glassiness. Or the 6505 plus. We're done. So the bottom line is, in context, this rules. The playability is amazing. I love the look, the custom options. If you don't want all the glassiness, talk to them, see what you can do in terms of pickups. This is not, in its state, the way I have it here, the fat 7-string. It isn't. It's the one that will cut through the mix if you have the bass under there and the kick. And in context, 2 tracks and the modern metal comes out. That's how this is built. You want a different shape? Go for it. You want different pickups? Go for it. You don't want fan fret? Go for it. That's the great thing. And all that in the Pilot edition for under $3,000, custom made in the Czech Republic with the case. You can't really bitch about that. And even though those sounds are a little bit like fingernails on a chalkboard, that's what I learned the modern sound in the mix needs. Honestly, I'm thinking, that's too much metal on frets for me. Not enough thickness and richness. But then I listen to the track and I go like, oh, I was wrong. That's what it needs. I learned my lesson about modern stuff, as did Business Capybara, who dressed for the occasion to match the guitar. Come on, huh? Yes. So, thank you, Aviator Guitars. No money has exchanged hands. No money has exchanged hands. I do get to keep and use this guitar and show it to you as you have seen it in many other videos before. I've already gotten comments about it. This will show up in videos for heavier shit where it makes sense. It has a very specific sound, but sometimes I need that and then you see that guitar. So thank you, Aviator, for that. Write these guys, order your own if it suits you, and the link is below. Thank you so much. We're going to put animals at the end.